All right, Super Bowl 53, now just a week away, and for more perspective, we now bring in Darius Butler. He's a Boynton Beach resident, a 9-year NFL veteran, and a former second-round pick of the New England Patriots. Now, Darius, I want to get your thoughts on the big game coming up here in a little bit, but first I want to start off by asking you about that call, the play that will just not go away, that controversial no call in the NFC Championship game last week. Have you ever seen such an egregious blown call like that in such a big spot? And what, if anything, do you think the NFL should do moving forward?
I can't say that I have, not in that spot, not in my playing days at least. I mean, I remember the Tuck rule call, which was huge. And, I think it was a missed call, but a big missed call like that was huge. But I don't feel sorry for him. It's football. You got to move on. They had another opportunity in overtime. And they could have, they got the ball and they could have scored and won the game. So they still had opportunities.
Being a DB, I didn't think you would have much
sympathy.
Yeah,
not much sympathy. They miss offensive pass interference calls all the time.
Right. So the Super Bowl now just a week away. The LA Rams taking on the Patriots, the team that drafted you. And it seems like every year we reach that point where the media, the fans, whoever it may be, say it's over. The dynasty is coming to an end. The Patriots' reign of dominance. How are they constantly able to reinvent themselves year in and year out like they do?
The crazy thing is they really don't reinvent themselves. That's the secret. They kind of stick to their formula. And, Tom Brady's been so great for so long. Belichick has done a great job of kind of getting the right guys into that system.
We were just talking, Belichick has seemingly a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C for any scenario that he may face out on that field. So what is it like to prepare for an NFL postseason game the weeks leading up to under Bill Belichick?
Honestly, it's tough. All the stakes are higher, and that's on any team you're preparing with. The difference with Belichick is obviously he's had so much experience being in these big games, whether it be a playoff game, AFC Championship, or a Super Bowl, and he kind of has, and with him having the comfort that he has, the players kind of get comfortable. You have Tom Brady as your leader out there, so you just look at those guys for, that leadership, and they do a great job. And it's the level of meticulousness that he prepares with. It's like you'll never go into a game, thinking that the other team out-prepares you.
All right, you mentioned Tom Brady. There are legendary stories about his competitiveness, his attention to detail, his intensity throughout the week leading up to a big game like this. What's it like to be around such a legend, a future Hall of Famer, in a big-time matchup like this?
Like I said, it gives you that sense of calm, knowing that this is your unquestioned leader going into battle, and he brings that attitude every day to work. Every practice. The offensive coaches, they didn't have to say much when I was there. Tom Brady, he ran that show, and that's one phase of the game that you don't have to worry about. And the biggest thing about the Patriots is doing your job. It's really as simple as that, and buying into whatever your job is.
Now, the moment everyone's been waiting for, what are your keys to the game in next week's matchup, and most importantly, who are you picking?
My keys to the game will be, for the New England Patriots, is to make the Rams one-dimensional, to try and shut that run game down. Todd Gurley has been limited, whether it's been injuries or just production, but he hasn't been doing too much in these playoffs. So you want to keep it like that if you're the Patriots, and keep C.J. Anderson under control too. He's been dealing with an injury, but you don't want to let that running game get going. And then on the other side of the ball, the keys for the Rams would be to get pressure on Tom Brady, which is easier said than done. He does such a great job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, kind of neutralizing that pass rush on opposing defenses, and that's one of the strengths to the Rams' defense is getting after the quarterback. So if they can get after him, get some hits on him early, I think that'll pay dividends from down the stretch.
All right, he is Darius Butler, former second-round pick of the New England Patriots and a Boynton Beach resident. And I think it's safe to say he's got a future in TV, too. Darius, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right.